You slept 8 hours, chugged coffee, and still feel exhausted. Why? Because everything you've been told about fixing fatigue is dead wrong. Every morning you wake up exhausted. You drag yourself through the day, guzzling caffeine just to feel remotely human. And by evening, you're still tired but somehow can't sleep. If this feels familiar, you're not alone. In this video, we're diving deep into the real reasons why you're always tired, and more importantly, how to finally fix it. Stick around, because what you'll discover might just change your energy levels forever. If you're new here and want more life-changing insights, hit subscribe. And if you're already with us, give this video a like and share your thoughts below. Your voice truly shapes this channel. The day that changed it all. Let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, I had a day that broke me. I had slept for 8 hours the night before. I had no meetings scheduled, no major tasks. But by 10 a.m., I was crashing. My eyes burned. My brain felt like it was wading through molasses. I thought, what is wrong with me? So I started researching, reading papers, watching lectures, interviewing doctors and neuroscientists, and what I found stunned me. It turns out being constantly tired isn't always about sleep deprivation. In fact, there are 5 surprising culprits behind chronic fatigue that most people never even think about. Let's break them down, one by one. 1. You're not resting right. The 7 types of rest. Ever heard of the 7 types of rest? Most people think rest just means sleep. But according to Dr. Sandra Dalton-Smith, rest has 7 different categories: physical, mental, emotional, sensory, creative, social, and spiritual. You might be getting enough physical rest, say sleeping 7 to 8 hours, but if your mind is constantly racing, you're emotionally drained, or overwhelmed by notifications, you're still exhausted. Fix. Take sensory breaks. No screens, no noise. Just sit. Schedule mental white space. Even 10 minutes a day of nothing can help. Say no to one obligation this week. Emotional rest is about boundaries. 2. You're living out of sync with your chronotype. Not everyone is built to rise at 5 a.m. and crush the day. Your chronotype, your biological timing, determines when you're naturally wired to wake, focus, and sleep. Some people are early birds, others are night owls. Forcing yourself to operate outside your natural rhythm is like driving with the brakes on. Fix. Identify your chronotype. A quick quiz online can help. Schedule your hardest tasks during your peak alertness window. Stop feeling guilty for not being a morning person. 3. You're not eating for energy, you're eating against it. We often underestimate how much food affects our energy. The crash after a sugary breakfast isn't just in your head, it's your blood sugar plummeting. Or maybe you skip breakfast altogether and run on coffee until lunch. That's like trying to run your car on fumes. Fix. Start your day with a meal high in protein and healthy fats. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, or oats with nuts. Ditch the ultra-processed junk. What you eat literally becomes your fuel. Stay hydrated. Fatigue is one of the earliest signs of dehydration. 4. You're mentally overloaded. Modern life is a cognitive war zone. Emails, Slack pings, texts, scrolling, multitasking. Your brain is juggling 1,000 tabs at once, and like a computer, it overheats. The mental fatigue you feel isn't weakness, it's cognitive burnout. Fix. Use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes under 2 minutes, do it now. Clear the clutter. Schedule a deep work block. 90 minutes. No distractions. Just one thing. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Every ping costs your brain energy. 5. You're running on dopamine, not discipline. Here's something wild. Most of us aren't actually tired. We're numb. Social media, video games, Netflix, they're hijacking your dopamine system. Constant novelty keeps you stuck in a loop of low-effort stimulation. Your brain gets flooded, then crashes. You feel exhausted, unmotivated, and empty. But it's not physical tiredness, it's dopamine fatigue. Fix. Try a 24-hour dopamine fast. No social media, no junk content, just quiet, boring activities. Rewire your brain to crave delayed gratification, journaling, working out, reading. Practice mindfulness. Just 10 minutes a day can reset your dopamine baseline. So what's the problem? Even after knowing all this, most people don't change. Why? Because the biggest enemy isn't fatigue, it's Self-neglect. We ignore our body's signals. We treat rest like weakness. We glorify being busy. You might be doing everything right, sleeping 8 hours, eating okay, but if your lifestyle is built on ignoring your own needs, burnout is inevitable. So how do we break the cycle? Let's reframe fatigue as feedback. What if your tiredness isn't the problem, but the message? It's your body whispering something's off. And if you ignore the whisper, it will start to scream. Start listening. That 3 p.m. crash? Maybe you need sunlight, not sugar. That mental fog? Maybe you need silence, not more stimulation. That constant stress? Maybe you need fewer tasks, not more productivity hacks. This is not about being perfect. It's about becoming aware. Here's the moment it all changed for me. One evening, instead of doom scrolling, I turned everything off. I went outside, just sat. At first, my mind went wild. Boredom, guilt, anxiety, but then stillness. I realized I wasn't tired from doing too much. I was tired from doing too little of what actually mattered. That's the real fix. Not just more sleep, but better living. Living in tune with your rhythms, feeding your body with purpose, letting yourself rest in every sense of the word. So let's recap. You're always tired not just because of sleep, but because of how you live. You need more than sleep. You need the right kind of rest. Align your schedule with your chronotype, not someone else's routine. Eat to fuel, not just to fill. Reduce the mental clutter. Reclaim your energy from the dopamine traps. And most of all, stop seeing rest as a reward. Start seeing it as a requirement. You don't have to live life exhausted. You can feel vibrant, focused, and alive again. But it starts with one choice: to listen to what your body has been trying to tell you all along.